Y'all, hey, sitting here making a headband. It's a rainbow. I'm missing orange, but I'll use what I got. I think I'm gonna add some flowers in the back or some leaves. I got some leaves that I painted and put glitter on the leaves, the color of the rainbow. So I have an orange leaf. That's where the orange is gonna come from right now. I'm just doing this part while I talk to you about lemon water with honey and let it ferment overnight. Helps stomach gut health. So anyway, um, I had mentioned in my previous video that I was so busy taking care of everybody else that I wasn't taking care of myself. And I'm gonna tell y'all, all the way back since I was 14 years old, I've been healing niggas. And I ain't meaning that. I'm talking like literally. And I didn't realize, I didn't know what I was doing, y'all. I was just being a caring person that want to see people make it in life. And that's been my downfall to a certain degree. But even as early as 14, I remember being in ninth grade, I had this boyfriend, my first love. Um, he was struggling, he was struggling to find work. He was a street guy. He sold drugs and shit. Yeah, he was young. He was selling drugs. He was on the streets that young, selling drugs. Um, and I wanted him to go to prom with me. And I'm just like, you gotta get your life together. He wasn't a stupid, unintelligent person. He had common sense, but he just was a street dude. So he needed help. I went to my counselor. I was, my counselors was my best friends, y'all, in school, because every program I entered into, I just stayed in the counselor's office, right? So I had my counselor, contact him and see if, try to get him on the right path. He had ended up working at McDonald's at some point and trying some form of, normalcy outside of drug street life. But because he lived in the hood, you have to change your environment. You can't stay in the hood trying to do better for yourself when that shit be calling you. And they called him. And he ended up getting locked up. And I didn't know this until years later when we were adults. I thought he stood me up for my prom. I ain't hear from him. He didn't pay for it. See, y'all know back in the day, we got a limo. Everybody put in on the limo. He didn't put in on. He ain't had no money to put in. I couldn't contact him. I had to pay for his seat plus mine because I was working. I was working at, I think, Burger King or something. So I had to pay for. Well, my foster mom actually funded the money. She was getting a monthly stipend for taking care of us, and I didn't have all of it. With my little Burger King paychecks, minimum wage was like $4 and some change back then. So um, I'm doing that. Just different guys I'm running into. I'm just like trying to get them on the right track. I don't know why I did this shit, y'all. I can't tell y'all why. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck 14-year-old me was thinking. I'm trying to fix people and shit. The whole time I need to fix me. Every guy I was in a relationship with, I tried to better his life. I wanted to make sure that, like, if he was a bum, if I did choose to mess with a bum and get his life together, because he loved on me or whatever. I just wanted us to be great. Like, I wasn't gonna settle for just me being on the street nigga. Like, I wasn't that type of girl um, that didn't want to have progression in life. Okay, I met you, you was on the streets. Okay, now what? Even when he was on the streets, and I'm telling him shit that he should invest in. Like, he at the time he liked to cut hair, so I'm like, okay, if you're gonna be on the streets, why don't you take that money and save up and get a barbershop? Like, every dude that I messed with, it was probably like 3, 4. I'm not about to think about it. Less than 5. That was a drug dealer, street dude, or whatever. I always want, like, what is you gonna do with this money? I was always thinking like that, cause back in the day we read them hood books and shit. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Triple Crown Publications. Um, and that life became a fantasy for some of us. Like, some of us wanted to live that fantasy, having a drug dealer boyfriend, and he started businesses and shit. Like, I met a guy when I was working in the jail, and he got out on $1 million bond. Nigga was getting money. He had businesses. The reason he was able to get out on $1 million bond because he took his drug money and invested in houses and stuff. So he was able to use his housing as collateral to get out of jail. And then his homeboy was in there. He got him out on a $2 million bail. They both was getting money, but they was investing in businesses and shit. So I was every guy that I met that was in the streets or whatever. That's what I was trying to do for him. That nigga get you. First of all, I'm not trying to be a statistic. Well, should have thought about that before I was messing with these type of niggas. But my father was a drug dealer. He was. You know, you're attracted to what you grow up around. You know, the first 5 years of my life, I was with my dad and my mom, and he sold drugs. And the house got shot up while he was in there. Police would come frequently. This is gonna be so cute, y'all. Let me get up close, cause the fucking light in the background messing me up. So now I'm like, all right, cause I miscounted how many need to go in what place, and I use 8 because that's my life path number. But and I was gonna take these off, but I like how they look on there, so I'm leaving them on there, and I'm gonna put some leaves in the background. But now I need to fill in this space right here, so I'm just gonna put in. The count gonna be off, but whatever. Let me just add more blue and purple right there. So yeah, y'all. All throughout high school when I worked, and I had boyfriends that was on the streets all the way up until I was in my 20s. I was always trying to help these niggas, like, and they had kids older, helping you and your kid. Like, I always was offering my help and my support to these people, and it was draining me. I didn't know no better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How I got that short right there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's 8 already. But I missed the count for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all we do, I was taking care of everybody, worrying about everybody, getting their life together. I was doing the same thing, going to different colleges and this and that. But every time I was in a relationship, it became more about them getting their shit together and less about me getting my shit together. And that's part of my downfall in my 20s and teens. I even left college for a nigga. That's a different story. But so I never focused on taking care of me. I made sure I was busy. I was always busy. I was either busy in school, busy in work. Never took the time to focus on just me. When I was a significant weight at 200 and between 230 and 240, that was the top weight I was when I worked in the jail. I didn't have kids, and so I took that time to lose weight. This was in 2005. LA weight loss was a thing back then, so That's what I did. I went to LA weight loss basically that I started. So I lost a whole person. Um, by the time I was done, I was down to a size 13. I was a size 22. Um, I remember that. I remember buying size 22s. Yeah, but anyway. So after that, I got into another relationship with a guy at the, at the jail. Stupid. Um, that's supposed to be in a book, so I don't know if I'm gonna get into it right now about my shenanigans working in the jail because it literally is a book that I've been working on since I left in 2008. I resigned. So I don't know if I'm gonna get into that, y'all. But anyway, the bottom line is, I was always focused in learning about. I think I'm gonna have purple. Learning about taking care of everybody else, not myself. So here we go. Fast forward to now, where I've got all these health problems because since the age of 14. I've been learning about taking care of everybody else, men in relationships, making sure they healthy and shit. Oh, we need to be healthy. I remember my youngest son before, where I'm telling him like, man, I put this on wrong. Man, that's messing up the feng shui. I don't want to cut it off. Ricky. Whatever. Y'all know my memory too. That's another thing. I'm gonna start writing scripts because y'all know I can't keep track sometimes the way I be at. My brain is doing multiple things, and I'm just. Bottom line is, I was too busy worrying about taking care of everybody else except myself. And I was talking about that jail shit that I'm not going to talk about until I know for sure if I'm going to put this book out or not. Just so busy worrying about taking care of everybody else that I wasn't taking care of myself, y'all. So now I got all these physical problems that why is life fucking with me? Like the whole time I was putting this on a certain type of way, and now it's like, you're doing it backwards. Okay, I turned the shit around like this, and then did like this. So yeah, yo, so busy worrying about love and dick and having a family because that's always what I wanted when I was a little girl. Because I didn't grow up with my family, I grew up with my foster family, and I always felt like an outcast. So we wanted my own family. We did love on each other and all that shit. So that's what I really wanted. I was looking for somebody I could build with, and we could have a future and business together. I was looking for all that ever since college. And then when I found out in college, when I went down the Eastern Shore, that men just want pussy. They just want to conquer you. It's just about conquer and being conquered and say, I had her. And that's what the game is about. But I ain't give up. I still ain't give up. Right now, I'm on a hiatus. I don't think I have time to date right now. Because I ain't got time to get with nobody else right now. All my time is for me and my sons right now. I'm working on my mental health, my physical health, my spiritual health, wealth, whatever. And try not to just be so down about my situation because it could be worse. A lot could be worse. And like I said in my last video, My sons are healthy. I have a roof over my head. I have the necessities I need to survive and be able to work on myself. So that's what I'm going to do. And I realize my trauma is so deep that I really don't have time for a relationship right now. I don't. My trauma is so deep, y'all, that my emotions just, I can't be somewhere and not be crying. I can't be somewhere and just be. Because I can't appreciate certain things because I'm just like, no, it ain't gonna be long. Something gonna happen. Something gonna happen. My life is like, what's next? Like, what's the next thing? What's next? What's gonna take me down? Like, what I'm used to, like, suffering and I'm definitely used to being in pain. So it's finished. My lighting. Let me turn the camera so you see. It is finished. Well, it's not finished, but this stage of it is finished because I'm gonna add some more stuff to it. Y'all know I love the rainbow. I've loved the rainbow for a very long time, and everything that I do incorporates the rainbow. Even these have, like, if you can see, you got like rainbow colors in it. Like, you got the rainbow colors. So I love the rainbow because even though I'm going through what I'm going through, I feel like my chakras been aligned and I've been activated. I'm just going through some shit, and just because I'm going through some shit don't mean that my chakras is not, where they supposed to be. And I can appreciate the colors of the rainbow and colors in general. Like, my favorite colors is the rainbow, pink, and purple. Which I shouldn't say purple because purple's in the rainbow, but pink and purple in the rainbow. So everything I do and everything I incorporate into my art has that in there. And even though I'm going through all of this shit, y'all, I'm not letting my soul be broke. Like, because I can still get up and do this shit. Even when I have to, like, I gotta put these things on. It's called a TENS unit. I gotta put it on. I got this cast on my leg. Ring cast. What am I talking about? This cheap ass knee brace that I hate so bad because it don't really do nothing. I mean, it do something. I guess it prevents my knee from shifting like 10%, but it's not. That's another story, y'all. But alright, let's. I hope y'all like my hair, man. I'm gonna show a picture when it's finished. I'll post a picture. So I'll holler at y'all later. Deuces.